Hi guys, bienvenue to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know that my love for you is forever and ever and ever. And if you're new here, you are welcome in the name of the Lord. Thank you so much for sticking and always returning back to my channel. And please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you will be alerted anytime I drop a video. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, guys, in today's video, we will be talking about love. We're talking about love, and it's about marriage, how to marry, your expectations, and the reality you have to face in marriage. If this sounds like something you are interested in, comment on. Alright, guys, I said earlier that we're talking about love, and I love to talk about love because I am love and my father is love. You understand? And yes, it's about marriage, okay? It's about marriage, it's about love, and I love to talk about this topic because it's always dear to my heart. Relationship and marriage, so dear to my heart. And I want to give a special shout out to my friend that requested for this video. She got married recently, and it's been quite an hard work trying to ease into the reality of marriage compared to the expectation that she had. And through the grace of God, of course, she's able to find her feet right now. She's doing perfectly fine. And she requested for this video, in our words, saying that a lot of people out there could be going through the same thing but are kind of shy, or they feel like you're not supposed to talk about it, and not really want to talk about it. So she requested I do a video about that. And guys, I'm always here for you anytime you want to talk about any video that is going to help us. I said us because I'm also working on myself. Help us to have a beautiful, beautiful union just as God designed it. I am down for it. Okay. All right, guys. I said that I will be talking about the expectations. Marrying your expectations. With the reality of marriage. And before you people start, that what does she know? This and that, talking about marriage, please. I'm just still a tall line. That's marriage thing, okay? We all are trying to find our feet, but at the same time, I will just be sharing my experiences with you, the kind of expectation I had when I was single and what I was hoping for marriage, and now the reality that I am facing in marriage, being married for close to 2 years now, right? Okay, guys, enough of introduction. What is marriage? Marriage is a union between two matured people coming together to be husband and wife. And do not forget the key word there, matured people. A man and a woman. I do not know about a lady and a lady and a boy and a boy. A man and a woman coming together to be husband and wife. And yes, you will say that marriage is a lot of hard work. And we're talking about saying, oh, marriage is tough. A lot of people say marriage is hard work, is this, is that. I mean, it's a different topic for another day. Of course, marriage is work. You need to work on your union for you to see whatever it is you want to, you envisage to see, or whatever it is you're hoping that your home will be like. You understand? Now, for me, I'm going to be telling you some things that I had expected, like I had in so much high esteem, and I was expecting to see when I got married, and the reality I had to face, to make it work. Now, before I go into these things, let me quickly say this, that whatever it is that you want your home to look like, whatever picture, you are the artist, right? You have the blank canvas given onto you, and you are drawing on it, whatever picture it is that you want to bring out. So whatever you want your home to be, you have your blank canvas with you. You are going to come up with a drawing. And the issue about drawing on a canvas right now, which makes it a little bit different, is that it's not just only you drawing on the canvas. You have a partner that you are both drawing together, which makes it good, right? Two good heads together is always so better. So when you're thinking of the kind of color to use to blend, bringing into your secondary color, you have a partner that can, suggest, advice, let's use this color, okay, let's try this color. It makes it a lot easier than when it's only you. So if you're going to make your marriage work, it requires the both of you, okay? It requires togetherness, the both of you coming together, joining hands together, and making sure that this is what we want to see, this is what I want it to be like, and through the help of God is going to be like that. Now for me, first thing I had, like first expectation I had in marriage was the fact that I was going to inhabit, like I was going to be cuddling every night. You know how we used to watch it in American movies when you see the both of them like husbands and wife going to bed in the night, and then you see them cuddling with the blanket and they wake up like that, you know. So yes, that was one thing that was really huge for me. Cuddling was really huge for me, and I had like high expectation for it when we were getting married. And after we got married, of course, my husband tried to he tried to make sure that we cuddle every night, but I noticed that that thing wasn't easy basically because your neck, like you can really have a neck pain if you're not really careful about that. And then you have to pity the poor man because you're resting on his hands basically, and his shoulders is going to go numb. And before you know it, you just want that freedom, okay? You just want to face that side and he's face the side, or you guys just want to breathe, all right? Because you're having a way of restricting yourself or restraining yourself with the way your head is on the shoulder, your head is on the chest, and all this kind of thing. You understand? So yeah, that was one expectation that I had, and the reality I had to face that is not every night, it's not every day that you just want to cuddle when it's not as if it's cold, and especially in Nigeria there's even heat. You understand? Like the heat is not going to make the cuddling sweet because there's heat. You are trying to like get fan, like the fan you are having to yourself is not enough. Not to talk of gumming body with. So yeah, that was one thing that I really had to, struggle with. And I would say even till now, I see say like, I want to call you, I want to call you, I want to call you, that kind of thing. But even if I started the calling thing, at the end of the day, I'll say I have to turn to the other place to just have like a perfect and comfortable position to sleep. So yeah, that's that about that. And then number two thing of expectation that I had was that my husband and I were never going to fight because I felt like we courted for 10 years. So I felt we've known ourselves. I mean, we've had our disagreements in the past. We've had a lot to disagree and agree with. So I felt marriage would be smooth. I felt there was nothing like misunderstanding between the both of us because I felt like we knew ourselves. Yeah. But I figured out that dating world is totally different from marriage world. Okay, marriage world now I'm staying with this person, sleeping with this person, waking up and seeing this person every day of my life is in my face. The first thing I say when I wake up, the last I say when I go to sleep, like a lot of things. Privacy has to be checked, decisions have to be checked. You no longer have to take decisions on your own, everything on your own. You understand that? And we fight. Let me just put it that way. We fight. Yeah, we fight. But I'm just thankful to God that I was able to really adjust quickly because I mean the fact that we have a disagreement does not mean that the love is no longer there. It does not mean that we now hate each other or something. We are just two different people trying to come to a common ground on decisions or occasions or situations, whatever it is. And it's you just have to accommodate you have to accommodate the senses of the other person. You have to accommodate the differences with the other person as well. So yeah, that was really a bit of a struggle for me at the beginning because I was just really like, why are we fighting? Why are we constantly having disagreement? Things like that because I felt we've known ourselves. But that was because I had so much perfect slate that I was bringing into the marriage because I felt it's been so long we've been together. So therefore, there should be nothing to fight about. You guys are gonna fight. Down to the fact that you did not close the toilet bowl. Guys, don't even let us go to that here. Okay. Now the third thing I want to talk about is making decisions. Now, for me, I'm somebody that I'm rigid, or let me say I was rigid because I know I'm changing, right? I'm so rigid. When I take a decision, I take it because I feel like I've taken time to, think it through, pray about it, and this is what I want to do, and I'm doing it. Now, the kind of expectation I had in marriage was me still being myself. You understand? And what I forgot is immediately you enter your marriage, you are no longer yourself. Okay, it's different. There's no longer me in your marriage, all right? It's not the both of you. So when you're thinking of two of you. When you want to make a decision, you're making that decision on behalf of the two of you. Whatever it is that you do involves the two of you. So there's nothing you take that is now my decision. Okay, it becomes our decision. And one thing that I would say, it sounded like let me even share it. Okay, sometimes during the year, I was saying I wanted to cut my hair. Like I want to barb my hair. I want to go on a low cut. And, I was really, really keen on it. And my husband wasn't down for it because he said he loves my hair. He doesn't want me to cut it and stuff like that. And that day, I remember like I've been trying to like, persuade him with the love of Christ to allow me cut the hair. I've done everything, like all the tricks in the female books and everything. I've done that. But he still wasn't having it. It still doesn't want me to cut my hair. So that day I made a decision. Is it not my hair? Is it not my hair? I mean, it's my life. It's my hair. So I should be able to make my decision about it. You understand? And for me, I felt that was it. But he communicated something different to him, and it resulted into a huge fight I never knew could have even born out of that statement I made, that it's my hair, it's my life, so I can make my decision, you understand? Because he actually made me know that it's no longer your hair, okay? It is now our hair, or actually it is his hair, and whatever it is that he wants me to like appear in is what is going to happen. Like, so yes, coming into marriage, I had that idea of it's still me. I'm still myself. I can still make whatever decision I want. And do not misquote me. I'm not saying that times that you cannot do what you want, but even in that place of doing what you want, you have to think of the other person, because it's no longer only you now. You have another person you're thinking constantly about. Okay, so if I want to make a decision, kind of clothes I want to wear, I'm concerned about what will be my husband's perception about it. What will people say that, okay, this is the wife of so so so? Because no matter how much we want to argue it, which I do myself, you're still the wife of somebody. All right. And especially with our culture in Africa, your husband is seen before you. Okay. So whatever it is that you do, you have to involve your husband. So yeah, that expectation of I'm still me. Marriage is not going to change me. I mean, it's still me. It's still a fact that you are gonna change, my sister. Okay, because you no longer now have that autonomous of saying, okay, I can take decision about this. I can do this. I can do that. You have to constantly think about the other person. What is their view about this? What are they going to say? How is it going to affect them? Okay, now, another expectation that I have, I've even lost count. But another expectation that I had was the fact that we were going to be doing the do every day. You understand? And I think I had that expectation because coming together as virgins, I was a virgin, my husband was a virgin, and the both of us coming together, having to cut for so long and having to abstain, I had this expectation that by the time we get married, ah, then go sing. Like we would do the do until we die, do you understand? But the reality check is that sometimes you cannot even remember what is the meaning of the do because you are stressed up. You're tired, like you're tired from work. Even if you are a housewife or you are a house husband, you are tired from thinking about what to eat. There's a laundry to do. There's a lot of things to put in place. There's a lot of check things that you need to do. And let's say you are not tired. What of your partner? Babe, stop. What of your partner? Your partner is also tired or something. So it's not every day that you will do the do, okay? So it's not every day that you will do the do, all right? And that was something I came to understand when I got into marriage. And yeah, this was one thing that actually got me talking with my friend I told you about. She had so much paint up, so much expectation, so much movies that she had watched, so much articles that she had read, and she was just having high expectations, you understand, of what the do should be and what the do should come out of it, and the kind of feeling that she's supposed to have and things like that. And I actually had to tell her to just not have any expectations in the other room. Now, this is not because it's not good to have expectation or it's not good to, want to, think of this thing. But sincerely, most of these things that we watch or most of these things that we read, they are So, anyway, it's good. Do not get me wrong. It's good to have an idea. It's good to have an understanding. I mean, you want to know what you're doing, right? But do not put your expectations so high like the films that we watch that they are going at it for 48 minutes, 50 minutes. And by the time your husband has now gone to the capacity that heaven has given unto him, you are now thinking that he's not man enough or he's not strong enough. Uncle is strong. Oh. He's just different from the kind of actors and all those things that we've watched or the kind of things that you've expected, you understand? Especially when it comes to the do, you feel like by the time he just lay his hands on you, you have to feel this feel of the Holy Spirit. It's actually good. It's actually good when your partner lay their hands on you and you feel connected, you understand? But it's not like immediately touch you, you go, oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, that's that about that. And the last thing I'm going to talk about just before I end this is that say you think that you have the strength every time you are cutting, you want to be cooking for husband every day. Abi, get married. You will know that cooking, you will get tired of it. There are times that you will not even know what to cook. You understand? Like you're just like kila to fe jelale because you just don't understand. And that was the point where I actually like for my mom I just doff my heart for her because I never knew she was going through a lot whenever I'll be like, Mommy, what are we eating this night? Mommy, what are we cooking this morning? Mommy, what are we cooking this afternoon? You understand? I mean, it's just the two of us, and I'm tired of having to think of what are we going to cook, what are we going to eat, and things like that. And the expectation I had going to marriage was, I was going to prepare breakfast for my husband, set the table, and use all the kind of glassware I have in the house, and set it like 3 course meal. In the afternoon, I'm going to pack his lunch basket, go to his work, and surprise him with a lunch basket in my hand and something Honda. And then at the same time in the night, I'm going to have everywhere set up candle and all. The explanation I faced when I got in is that ordinary dinner, one cook in a day, I'm already stressed out. I'm tired, tired of the fact that I do not even know what to cook and having to deal with a husband that loves balanced diet. It's such a long and a stressful thing. You understand? Because I have to now be calculating what did we eat yesterday? Okay, what did he eat at work? Oh, okay, that means I cannot eat this one. So he had like it's just a lot. And that is why I felt like my friend could easily just surmise it to be like, marriage is hard work and things like that. I feel like you need to be flexible with whatever it is. And it's not like you should not have any expectations. That's what I tell people. Please do not quote me that you should not have any expectations with your marriage. But I would say that whatever expectations you have, just go with a plain mind, okay? So that even if your expectations are met, then all good for you. And if it is something that you need to, work a bit on, then all good for you. All what I'm going to say is do not see marriage as something that is hard. Okay, because if you go into marriage with expectation that they say marriage is hard, they say there will be storm, and they say there will be challenges. Oh, the bridge is going to fall. Blah, blah, blah. All those kind of things. Yes, marriage is hard work because they believe that if you do not put enough work at this, you're not going to reap anything. You understand? At least you need to till the ground. You need to work on your field. You need to sow whatever seed that you want to see it harvesting, that whatever seed you want to germinate out of your marriage. Quite understandable. But at the same time, do not go into marriage all hammered up with your sword and everything and all your face. I'm like, hey, they say it's hard work. I'm here for you and all this kind of thing. And then allow yourself to miss out on the fun of it, the enjoyment of it, especially with the newlyweds. There's a lot of time that we have to, enjoy it together as a new phase. It can be challenging, it is challenging, but at the same time, having a partner that is willing to work together with you, willing to put heads together, join heads together to make it work. Trust me, it's going to be cruise. You understand? Like it's going to be fun, and then you guys will be able to make a lot of memories together. Things that even if you get it wrong at the beginning, you'll be able to be like, okay, the next time you will try it or whatever it is that you get to do, you just build memories together. You understand? And yeah, that's it for me. Marrying like newlyweds, adjusting to marriage is a different territory, is a different domain. You aren't used to, is new. Having somebody in your space, and I think yeah, you can watch one of my videos where I talked about when somebody asks me a question of how did I feel to be married or something, somebody's always in your space. You no longer have to think about yourself. You're thinking of the other person. Yourself is not even coming close because the other person is like your top priority right now. And when you have that person as your top priority and your husband has you as his priority as well, I'm telling you, with God as the foundation of your home, it's just going to be a smooth ride. And even when the challenges come, because they are bound to come, when they come, it will be easier for the both of you to join hands together and be able to overcome it, right? Okay, guys, I think I'm going to draw the curtain here. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please engage with me in the comment section, especially the newlyweds. What are the expectations that you had and now you had to face the reality of marriage? Some will say the harsh reality of marriage is not harsh for me in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Please drop in the comment section and do not forget to subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.